Natasha Richards is an empowerment coach, chaplain, and author with a passion for helping women heal from emotional wounds and rediscover their God-given strength. Through her Empowered Me brand, she challenges women to confront their pain, renew their mindset, and rise into purpose. Please welcome to the stage, Natasha Richards!
You may be seated. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt unseen, unheard, and unloved? Have you ever felt like everything that I'm doing, I'm just failing? And everybody around you is just complaining. You're not going further. You're not doing better. Why can't you just get this? Well, that was me. 23 years old, a single parent of 2 little kids, looking to me for their future, but all I could live and think is failure. See, there's a story I'm about to share with you, and I have not shared this on stage or repeated this in public. My kids and I, there was a moment when we were in the car, and we were living in the car. I put my kids to sleep. They were under 6 years old, and I said, I do not know how I'm gonna get out of this. But can I tell you something else? That wasn't the first time I was evicted with kids. I would take them through their teenage years, and we would be evicted 4 times. See, it wasn't about a budget that I needed. It was about a belief system I needed to have in myself. I went to counseling. I went to coaching. I got help. I renewed my mind. I started inviting my family members into my situation and letting them know, this is my problem. This is what's been happening. And then I started to set the appropriate boundaries. I started living. I became the coach I was looking for. I became the pastor I couldn't find. And I became the woman I prayed to meet. You may be asking yourself, how did you do this? Let me tell you. I started changing and looking at my obstacles and saying, my obstacles are my opportunities. Say it with me. My obstacles are my opportunities. One more time. My obstacles are my opportunities. I had to start to believe you're not stuck, you're being stretched. You're not broken, you're being built up. You're not breaking down, you're breaking through. My obstacles, my opportunities. Listen, I know your details may be completely different. It may not be what I went through, but it may be something else. And you're saying to yourself, I can't get through this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can look at your obstacles and say, they're my opportunities. I'm gonna give you 2 tips before I get off the stage to help you. This is what helped me. Number 1, I had to stop cursing at my circumstances and start confronting it. When you look at your situation, if all you do is see it as negative, I'm never gonna go at it, that's what it's going to be. But the moment you start seeing, what can I learn from this? How can I do better? What is it teaching me about myself? I started looking at my kids as not some people who were different, but people who God blessed me with so I can build and heal and fix the broken places inside of myself. My obstacles, my opportunities. I want you to start being grateful. That's how you change from negative. Start with a gratitude journal. Start writing it down. I am grateful for this. The moment you start saying, I'm not good enough, no, I am good. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am wise. I can do this. The second thing, I want you to wake up in the morning, and what you're going to do is you're going to start speaking to your reflection. You're going to look in this mirror every morning and say, I am God's masterpiece. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I am loved. The moment you start building your words, your worth will elevate. My obstacles, my opportunities. Say it with me. My obstacles, my opportunities. Because the moment you stop just trying to survive life, you will master it. My obstacles, my opportunities. Say it with me. My obstacles, my opportunity. Thank you.
Give it up, give it up. Natasha. Yeah.
So for those that know, I don't stand up very often to give feedback. When I tell you that I am so proud of you, y'all give it up for her one more time. Did you have a week to prepare for this?
No, I met with you on Wednesday last week.
Yeah.
I did my first 10-minute the next day, Thursday, and we're here.
And we're here. And I was like, girl, you don't have to rush. We can do it next time. And you was like, if I don't do it now, I will procrastinate yet again. And so when I say, as someone who is introverted, as someone that has been silenced for decades, I am so proud of what you just did. You used your voice. You used your authority. That photo was fire. Your suit, fire. Your energy, fire. And so I just want in this moment for you to accept where God is taking you. You was looking like, I'm gonna give you that hot 6 minutes because I need to make sure I kill it. But I'm so proud of you. And I want you to take this in. I want you to journal what you did. I want you to journal how you feel. I want you to journal what God is doing because he's doing a great work within you. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of everything you prayed for coming to pass. So you celebrate the woman you have became today because she deserves to be celebrated.
Man, so one thing y'all don't know about Natasha, we go back how many years?
This is 25,
Maybe
14, almost 14 years.
14
soon.
years, yeah. She actually used to book me for a lot of youth conferences and events. And so this is a full circle moment for me. And you know what's crazy is, you know, all the times that you would bring me in for different events to speak, the way you would smile, the way that you had joy in your heart, like I had no clue what you was going through. I had no clue about being evicted, no clue about being in your car, no clue about all the struggles and the challenges that you and your babies have gone through. Like I had no clue. And to see the way that you fought through all these years and reached all these great accomplishments in a position now to make a big investment like this, to stand on this type of stage, like I share the same sentiments Jessica shares. I am proud of you. And I remember talking to you last night and you were nervous. She said it. She was like, man, I'm nervous. You know why? Because she's used to being behind the scenes. She's used to supporting everybody else. She's used to helping and supporting everybody, affirming everybody else, putting them in the limelight. Well, guess what? The tables have turned, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And we feel honored to support you in this moment of your life. The only correction I have, you told me your message is for women between the ages of 22 and maybe 35. Wrong. Your message is for women, period. Do you hear me? There are some women in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s that you're going to minister to. And when you stand on that stage with that power red suit, with all your beauty and all your glory and all your anointing and all the authority, you got the authority from all the hell you went through. And when you stand on that stage and you speak to them and they hear everything you've gone through, everything you had to fight through, all the times in your car, all the times you was embarrassed, all the times you had to borrow money, all the times you had to do payday loans, all the different struggles and situations you went through to see where you are today, like they're gonna know it's possible for them too. So you walk in it, this is your moment, you deserve it. I'm so proud of you, and this is only the beginning. Praise God, sis.
Yeah, great job. You look amazing, first and foremost. You got a lot of passion. Couple questions. One, were you nervous?
Yes.
Did you say everything you wanted to say that you practiced on saying? Did you say everything that you wanted to say?
My speech was changed while I was saying it.
Okay, because you did something very masterful that very few speakers can do. It was time to stop the speech, and you stopped it. We have so many people be like, I got 5 minutes left, and I want to just say whatever I can take up the time. Like, it was time to close your speech, and I was like, I wonder if she gonna be like, okay, well, I got everybody, I did a good job, but I want to say some extra stuff. It's like, that's not the time. This is not the time. And so you did a masterful piece of stopping your speech when it was time to stop the speech. That's number one. Number two, the experience now is when it's time, just have a signature close that you do. You got to build off stage. You're like, all right, I did it. Boom, I'm going. But take that moment to kind of bask in that with the crowd because you had us. We was with you like the rest of that rock. And once you got kind of a little the nervous opening and when you went into your passion kicked in, like you had us at the close too. So just have a signature way that you close out and say good night or good day to everybody before you walk off stage, right? And then because you're so passionate, you have to be very mindful of breathing, right? So when you're nervous and passionate, like sometimes the excitement of the moment and the adrenaline of the moment can have you a little bit amped more than usual. And so you just want to make sure that as you express that passion, that you take the time to breathe. Because the delivery, because you had great sticky statements. You know, this is not your breakdown, this is your breakthrough. You know what I mean? So you had like 4 sticky statements on top of your slogan, like obstacles are opportunities, and you kept reinforcing that, which was another great skill. So it was a lot of great, but the master of closing it, well done.
No, I agree with everything the coaches said. I would just say for my speakers, especially who are a little nervous, you finish with 5 minutes left, just slow down, right? There's a bunch of intentional pauses that can come in the middle of that speech because some of the stuff you were saying was super heavy. And then sometimes what happens is, you know, I'm slow. So when I'm listening, if you just run over something that you said too quick, it doesn't stick with me. So you'll see an intentional pause. If you say something that's powerful, I think you said instead of cursing your circumstances, confront them. That's a bar that you let sit out. Anybody listen to rap? When they come with a real crazy bar, they drop the beat out so you can hear it like clear as day. Does that make sense? Like there's a part where it's just like boom, like I want to make sure this lands. So slow down, right? The other part about being nervous, to Jay's point, you got women around the world who need to hear that message. The reason I told y'all, if you get on stage and you're nervous, it's because you're thinking about yourself, not the people in the audience. That right there could bless so many people. And shame on us if we get up there and we're so nervous thinking about how we look and if we say the right thing and you got all of this juice and all of this energy that God gave you and you up there thinking about yourself. Take the energy off yourself and lock in and go, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody spent their last dime to be here. Somebody was about to commit suicide. Somebody was about to get a divorce. Somebody was about to give up on, and I promise you, if you put that energy outward instead of inward, you won't even have those same kind of nerves. You'll have excitement and butterflies, but not nervousness to the point where you feel like you're gonna fail. The last thing I would say is, again, practicality, all right? So there was some great nuggets in there, but I practically wanted to know what you did to get out of that car in those 4 evictions. So once you tell me I have to confront the circumstance, what did you, so I went to the first mentor I had and said, what do I need to do? They told me I need to get a job, or I need to give it just a little bit more flesh, because some people will go, okay, great, I feel inspired, but what did she actually do? And I don't feel like you told us however you got from that car and those 4 evictions with your babies to this stage. Just give me a little bit more of the practicality side, because when you finished, I wanted to know, like, but wait, okay, I got you. You confronted your circumstances, but how? What did you do practically? Does that make sense? So just be careful, those of us who have those powerful stories, like those of us who don't have those powerful, we want to know, like, what did you do? Did you got a loan from the bank, you started a business, you reached out to Jeremy and E.T. and they threw you $10,000, what happened? I know that didn't happen because they cheap. But you get what I'm saying. You was blessing them, they ain't do nothing for you. But no, great job, congratulations.